you came, where did I go wrong?
Hey everyone, it's JJ522 here. The game just updated after server maintenance. I am on America's One here. Uh, so there are a few new updates. They sent a few rewards. I collected them on my iPad already. I think they sent like some crystals, a skill cat, and God, I don't know what else they sent. They sent something else. Anyways, and the light of dark scroll. So the rewards were pretty cool. I still haven't summoned because I heard we're gonna get some kind of 2x rate at some point. I don't have that much anyways. Uh, but as far as new content, they have done a few things. I haven't looked into it too much. I haven't played around with a lot of things. But of course, they added the Bone King down here. Um, I haven't pulled him or anything, so I don't know much about him. Um, and I'm not a guy to go through all these skills and whatnot. You can go in and read them yourself. And they added Odin over here. So they look pretty cool. Hopefully I can pull one of them. I am on Devil XP right now. But what I am here to show you is the Inferno Legion. This is the cross server fighting they did, and you get rewards every time you beat 3 other people. I guess you have 15 people you can fight here. I'm assuming they get harder progressively from here. As you can see, I already beat the first 3. Then I realized, hey, I should um, do this on video. So uh, here we go. What I recommend is using your speed team here. So whatever team you use in arena to not get hit, basically your Lich, or if you have Medusa, Succubus or something. But this is what I use because I don't have either of them. Just basically a speed lead. I didn't even check if Ironheart had to ignore the resistance to defense. But we're gonna assume he doesn't. If he does, I'll remove the big damage dealer here. Um, so here we go. Looks like he didn't have the ignore defense or whatever. So I'm going to see if I can wipe everyone real quick. Yeah, I'm not going to change anything here. If you don't have a speed team and you use like a tanky team, just make sure to bring a lot of healers. It looks like you keep your damage that you receive in the previous fights up until the end of the stage. Just because I didn't know, I was testing it. I like um, when I fought like the first team or first, I don't know, 2 teams. I sent out, what is this, the Angel of Death or something, Death Angel first. As you can see, she has some damage just because I didn't know, like, okay, if I use the unit one, I'll be able to use that unit again. But it looks like you can still use the same team as long as they don't die or something. Okay, it doesn't matter. The only reason it didn't matter who I attacked there is because the speed was just ridiculously different. Like I would outspeed dramatically, so I wasn't too concerned. Okay, so I have a reward here. So the rewards are pretty much set. So like on this one, a little 2-star cat, 3-star cat, some energy, a mystical scroll, and what's this? A random rune, and then they have one here as well. And then some energy rewards. So let's keep going through this. I'm gonna keep going through the same team, unless if I see for some reason I shouldn't bring this team. And I assume right now it's random because we don't have some kind of ranking. Maybe they didn't want to pull an arena ranking system, or they didn't want to just implement whatever. I don't know. I honestly don't know the level. Maybe they didn't even want to do levels because the people that I'm fighting here, I mean, level 37, so I'm not fighting level 50s. So I don't really know what they're doing. It's pretty early, so I'm still sleepy. I haven't even eaten breakfast. I just woke up, uh, brushed my teeth and whatnot. I'm meeting some guy in a little bit. I'm selling these Funko Pops over here. I just stopped collecting them. They kept making so many Dragon Ball Z pops, and it was just way too much work. All right. I see no reason why I wouldn't still be able to nuke this guy. So I assume this first round of, I think this thing resets every 2 weeks, it said. I'll check again right now. I don't know why I slowed down her. I should have slowed down the Windwalker here, but it's no worries either way. I should be playing a little bit smart just so y'all can see how you would normally play that. But here we go. So also it runs 1 week at a time. So I guess you have one whole week to beat it. I don't know if your units will reset every day, or is it just kind of like you have 1 week to try each week? I don't know. So let's see. 50 players will be selected as your opponents during the Inferno Legion. Claim victory to earn amazing rewards. You will earn a treasure chest each time you defeat 3 opponents. All right, so let's keep going here. We don't have that many left. All right, so this is actually, they have a speed lead. They have the ignore defense. I honestly am still going to go with this. Just because his enchantress is, um, all right. This girl is faster, and I don't want her to AoE stun me. So let's do this. All right. So what sucks now is that the next battle, if I can't afford to take any hits. So at least not with this team. So I'm gonna save this team right now, and I I guess maybe I could bring in one of the units and try to heal him up or something. It seems a little risky. I guess the Lich because the Lich revives or something. Let's see, he has this guy, and these. So I'm gonna bring kind of a tanky team here. Does he have defense break? This guy has defense break. Um, but that's about it. I'm gonna bring him just because I do need some kind of attack bar boost. I'm gonna bring a healer. Actually, I might not even need him. Let's see. Sorry, I'm being so indecisive here. I'm trying to think who I normally would bring to this, like a tanky team. I could bring Popo. I could bring something like him, but he's not gonna provide much against this. And yeah, I guess we could bring that. I like to bring somebody tanky, like another tanky unit here. But let's do this, then we can get. Trying to see who would deal damage. Let's bring her here. And just try to nuke everybody down. Let's do this. All right. Okay, I don't want to do that yet, but yeah, we'll be fine. Let's do this. Hold up. What attack was that? Let's see if we can ignore defense. There we go. The Spider Queen is good because of that, but I think her activation rate is like what, 30% or something. So it's pretty low. But she does have this to reset their AoE. I don't even know if she reset any skills there. Jesus. This guy, I'm berserk. Well, let's do this anyways. Of course. Of course, of course. Alright. Hold up. Is she on berserk or does she just get multiple turns on her own? I actually never bothered to check. I don't want to get hit by her. I can't remember what her first skill is, but I feel like she's just petrifying me every turn. Jesus. Okay, let's do this real quick. All right, we're about to take this girl out over here. Let's see if I can increase. Does she not increase school times anymore? I'm gonna have to check that out. Um, let's see. I think they updated one of the missions or something with the 5-star units, and I was able to get more of the skill cats. Um, but the problem was I put them all into shaman. I had 4 of them, and I only needed one more skill to get this max skill, the curse, and none of them popped into there. So I've been having bad luck like that. Even with Ironheart, I finally max skilled him, but I literally had to max skill him. I just wanted the defense resistance, and it did not work out for me. So that was terrible. Um, am I gonna go with this team again? I don't see a problem why I shouldn't go with this team, just because they do have this guy again. There's no defense break. I think she does. What does she do? She gives a shield. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this again. I didn't like not having an attack booster though. See 2 evil units, so they're gonna attack a chaotic. I don't have one. Um, so let's see. I could bring Shaman for, but he has defense break as well. Let's just go with this. So the good thing about Asura here is that I'm just gonna do this for the haste, to be honest, and see if I can slow him down. Let me see. Does she still increases cooldowns? Let me see. I didn't see an activation. Holy crap! All right. Looks like this was a nuker, so let's take her out real quick. I'm gonna go after her next. Um, because the Lich always has a passive where he stays alive, so it wouldn't benefit me to go after him first. Like it wouldn't make a difference. He'll still get to attack me. All right, let's keep her alive. Let's nuke this guy. And I think the Lich just killed himself there the first time because Asura has like a damage reflect ability, which he's next to be skilled up on my list. All right, let's see what else we got here. Let's see what rune we got. It is a 6-star Ravage rune, but it just has hit, so I'm gonna sell this. I've been having to be a little bit more conservative with my space for rune space because I did not have much space left. And this is where we're gonna use a speed team. I think I only really have 1 or 2 more runs with this team before he's pretty much gone. And then I'll switch to, I guess, a tanky team at the very end. Um, let's take her out. I mean, normally I would take out the defense breaker, but ooh, this is not good. All right, let's hope it. Ooh, I might have just lost this. Yeah. Oh, it looks like you can keep fighting with whatever you have left. So I'm just gonna go with a super tanky team here. Um, we're gonna go with that. I'm gonna stick with Asura. I think I lost the Spider Queen on the last one. So we're gonna go with. I mean, there's so much I can go with. What did I have before? I had the Harpy, but she was not doing amazing. So I'm gonna go with an attack bar booster on this one, and they have no defense break left. Uh, let's just throw Dragoon in just because. And then with Asura's leader skill, everyone has 50% increased defense, so we'll be good for a little bit. Let's stun. Let's just heal everybody up to max. And this is pretty much over now. So this is an interesting little um, like skill mode they added or content, I guess. All right, 2 more fights here. See, now it's where it's going to get hard because I don't have my speed team left. And he has. You got to check this guy's plans because you see this skill right here. When own HP exceeds 50%, grants 10% to the of HP to the ally with the lowest percent of HP when attacked. If own HP is less than 50%, recover 10% of own HP when attacked. So if you don't have like some kind of like enough damage to nuke him at the end, or if you don't have someone to uh uh what is it he'll block him or something, you're pretty much screwed there. So I am gonna go with something like this, but he has the he has the ignore defense, so that's a bummer. There's not much I can do about that though. Um, I am just gonna have to take a team like this. So he doesn't have an attack bar booster though, so that's one good thing. Do I need him then? But he does have the protect skill. I do need an attack bar booster though. I do have her, which could make a pretty good attack bar booster. But I don't have anyone to just nuke out this guy, so we're gonna have to switch this up. I am gonna do him again. This. Um, I am considering doing something like this just to add his curse, and then it would nuke somebody down. Does he have defense break on here? He has this guy. I think he has like. I thought he had a passive where he. Maybe it's not this guy. I thought he had a passive where he resets like one of your skills by like 1 turn or something. I'm not sure though. I could be wrong. All right, let's do this. And Asura does have the heal block here, so that's why I brought him. You might not have Asura, but that is who I use as mine. So you can just always just look up somebody in the um, like the monster list. I forgot what it is, the archives, and see who has some kind of ooh, whoever has some kind of heal block. All right, so they have Enchantress. Oh, geez, this is an interesting team. I am going to take him because uh, I have him set on this passive where when an ally is attacked and has less than 70% HP, grants all allies with invincibility and increase their attack for 1 turn. So I am going to need that just because this dude's going to just try to nuke me down right there. I don't want to bring anyone with super high defense, so that takes out my uh, Asura and my Dragoon, because I think my Dragoon is, yep, defense, HP. So he'd just be like an instant nuke for him. I am going to bring a healer. I am going to need a healer here. I am thinking to go in this route. He has her, so she has the immunity, doesn't she? So we're not going to bring him because that would just be hella stupid for me. Oh, Lord. And I could just decide to like do a two round takedown, like the first round try to kill like just a flame enchantress and then bring a second team with just um a team of units who's gonna finish doing the job. We could even go this route for the speed lead. Let's see. She's an attack bar booster. I do have her slightly built, so I don't see an attack bar booster there, so it could help me. And I could even do this. Yeah. So my initial thoughts right now is I'm gonna ooh, 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 is that I was gonna 2-team kill this. Um, basically meaning that ooh, that was perfect. That I would fight one time, try to take on one or two units, and then fight again with another team. But it looks like I'm not going to have to do that, which is surprising because my Flame Enchantress is not ruined too well. I just happen to, I guess, get a good attack off there, and the counters from Druid. What is he, a Druid? Let's do this Provoke real quick because our defense broken. And yeah, here we go. First clear. And we only lost one time. Oh, an Abyss mode unlocked. Let's. I was not expecting that. Excuse me here. Don't worry, guys. I don't have the corona. I just have really bad allergies. All right. Let's see what happens here. Mystic Scroll. Another good rune, maybe. Oh, some light and dark chips. A heroic 6-star rune or higher. And then some more light and dark summoning pieces. That's pretty good. I wonder if there's, I guess they don't show if there's more modes, but let's see if we keep the same units here. Okay, oh, so I had to keep the same units. Oh, geez. Oh, but look here, I didn't even notice this. Uh, I don't know if this one, if you see right here, it shows the Asia Pacific S1. So even though it says bot, maybe it's not a bot, maybe it is a bot from that server. Um, let's try to do one fight here. Um, I don't even know what his skills do. Each time self kills an enemy, 70% chance to absorb the enemy's life or its all negative effects. Interesting, interesting. Defense break here, I assume. Uh, or let's see. Let me actually check it and not be a bum about this. Own attacks will not awaken sleeping enemies. Each time an enemy is slept successfully, 70% chance to recover 50% of own energy. And I don't know her skills because I don't have her, so that's the only reason why. Um, HP run. Let's see. I thought she had defense break. Oh well. Let's do something like this. Most of my attack bar boosters are pretty damaged. Let's do this guy. I do need a healer. And for this one, I am going to do him in case he does have some kind of defense break. I did the Fallen Angel because I think he has some debuffs, and I just want to be able to avoid absorb those shenanigans if I can. Let's do a Provoke here. That way he can't do his normal junk, even though I nuked him out right after. Well, what a waste. Going after the Succubus, I think she might have something going on. As you can see, his Provoke is lands pretty often, and I think I have him like on the shields or something, so that's where his little shield buff comes from, and I think he might add one to himself. Let's go after. It doesn't really matter who I go after here. That it was level 45 guys, so they're not doing too much to me. All right, didn't land it. All right, so I'll probably work on this later, but that's just showing y'all at least the first 15 floors of this. I hope that helped y'all out with this and give you at least a little bit of content. Y'all have a good one, all right?